They'll start at the 25. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. First down, looking for more now. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Boy, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James and Frank Gore and Willis McGahee and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. And right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from this back.
And at first down, they go right back to him. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
The gain makes it second and medium. Ball handed off. Breaks loose at the 45. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
And the Canes with 1st and 10 here. They'll run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Defense is coming after him. Catch made on the right side. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
Grab down the middle. It's Gilbert. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
The Hurricanes are in the red zone. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Has a path to the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Riley. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Looking for some space. It's Hill. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Anytime you like to run the toss play successfully, that means you're going to have to win the battle on the edges. That means you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner. They got it done there. They got a nice game.
And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Now here he goes. Past the 20. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
This time it's complete. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. First and goal, a great chance to answer that opening touchdown. Pass caught, can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State.
What a tough matchup for this defense down inside the 5-yard line against the big tight end. You're so worried about a slant or maybe a fade to the receivers, and instead they go to the big man and he makes you pay.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Important second down play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Incompletion makes it second down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. Up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Hill. You make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be first down there.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the first down.
Using his legs. It's Hill. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. defense getting set up. Here's second down. A direct snap. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run. And the Broncos pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And it just gets back to the line of scrimmage. That'll do it for the first quarter of play. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up second and goal. Direct snap. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Broncos. Runner shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down, ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down this ball carrier by himself. That's why you better have a couple defenders, or else you're going to have more touchdowns like this.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big game.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. Oh, my gosh. Just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami in the wide receiver position. Now, you could say not recently. They've had some pretty good players, but you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
So one enormous play has this offense inside the 30. Let's see if they can cash in this scoring opportunity. Grab down the middle. It's Gilbert. They finally stop him all the way down at the 6-yard line.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Looking for a receiver. Snags the quick throw. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
We're going to score with a run to the right. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on second down to bring up this third down. Now, as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
We'll see what the offense dials up here on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Miami.
Oh, the defense completely blows it here. They lose the tight end. He's a real option for this quarterback, especially on 3rd and goal. I'm surprised they wouldn't put a big safety or a linebacker right on top of him. He's open. Quarterback made the throw, and they got a touchdown.
And the point after is good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Riley. But he's got some space here. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown.
And Chris, just like that, 6 points. This guy is unbelievable, setting up his blocks and then using his speed to take it all the way to the house for a touchdown.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they stop it short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Offense is back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kickstarting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum.
Breaks into the clear. The 30. Inside the 20. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
The pocket breaking down.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
They'll run it from the gun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
One team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on fourth down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Touchdown, Canes, as they put 6 more on the board.
Hey, the offense does their job of getting points on the board, score the touchdown, 6 points. All we need is an extra point. Chris, we got a tie game.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And he knocks it right through. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Riley. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On first down, it's play action. Moves out of the pocket. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Breaks free in the clear. They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion. So following the quick lightning strike, they're set up here first and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught near the goal line. And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. The Broncos line up with a first and goal. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Boise State.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
but they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The PAT is good, so it's a 7-point game, 28-21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. But the junior quarterback inaccurate that time, threw it behind the receiver.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Breaks a tackle on the play, makes a decent gain.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Crucial third down play right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He finds his man. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Well, it's third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read, and the result is a first down in a big game.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And the defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Man, what a great effort by the tight end. Not only does he make the catch, but how about the effort there to break that tackle to pick up more yards?
The Hurricanes lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. He's wide open. Look out. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
1st and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. They'll try a pass here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Well, that's a great job by this defense at getting pressure with only 3 pass rushers. That leaves 8 back in coverage. It makes it very difficult to find an open man. But, boy, you'll play that defense all day if you can get that kind of pressure with just 3 guys.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Bringing pressure. Oh, the pass rush gets home. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
This defense is playing inspired football with their backs near their own goal line. An incompletion, now a sack. What would the offensive coordinator come up with here on 3rd down?
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
So on 4th down, they will go for it. Out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points before halftime. And it's good right down the middle.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Bringing it out, it's Riley. And he's tackled at the 6. Bad field position. Don't know why he brought that out. This will likely be the last play of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to make a big play downfield. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Tackled after the interception. That would be the final play of this first half. Is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Now they get set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Riley. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
These guys didn't let the halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back. Nice big positive gain to get things started here in the second half.
Looking for a gap. It's Ward. Gets into space at the 50. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big.
He's in the clear. Inside the 10. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's past the marker and still going. They can't stop him. Here he goes. At the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, Hurricanes. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Now the try for the two-point conversion. Wants to throw it. The receiver grabs it. And they're able to get him down.
Interesting call here by this offense on the two-point conversion. Just not enough depth on that route to get him across the goal line. And the defense does a nice job of coming up with that tackle to keep him short.
Bringing it out. It's Riley. And he stopped with the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out. Trying to do the same thing here. On the ground, it's Hill.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Turns it loose downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they've got him on the blitz.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Bates. Look out, off and running. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Boise State.
Chris, as you know, anytime you hit a big post route like this for a touchdown, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver is essential. Nice job of not waiting too long. Quarterback takes a hitch, gets the ball out early, and allows his receiver to run underneath the beautifully thrown football for the touchdown.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36, and it's 1st down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
This guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's running out of time here. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
The offense starts with a short field. He'll hand it off. And test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. On the move now. Looking to scramble now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Direct snap to the back. They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be 1st down from there.
How impressive have these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the 1st down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Makes the grab, a chance to score. The defense scoops it up.
This offense just blew an opportunity to have a nice lead here in the 2nd half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's looking to scramble. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense of being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
He hands it off from the gun. The Canes pick up enough for a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
Looking to scramble. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Oh, what a grab! They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's looking deep here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. The only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Nice grab. It's Singleton. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. The Canes are on the move here. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They trust the running back to convert on 4th down. Now let's see if they keep feeding him here. Looking to throw it on first down. He bought some time, now lets it go. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time he decides to show off some fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
Here's the 2nd down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off of that nice play.
And the Canes line it up with 1st and goal. It's QB sneak. It tests the middle but gets stuffed. That run goes nowhere.
Well, I don't blame him to go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the first down. But, hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the first down.
Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. Touchdown, Miami. This offense is still clicking. Here we go, fourth quarter. Cut into the lead, but still work to do.
Well, I think the cool thing is that they're still battling, and they put themselves at least in a position now to possibly come back and maybe, who knows, win this game. But it's going to be up to their defense. They've got to get the ball back to have a chance.
And the point after is right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ward. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. Pounding away with the run game. Breaks into open space. He's in the clear. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember, the ball is inbounds, and the clock keeps moving here late in the game, and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Press coverage now from the secondary. QB keeper all the way. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And the Broncos line up on 1st and 10 now. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. Second down after that previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. Out of the gun now on third down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And they get the conversion there. Set up now first down at the 38.
Well, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the fourth quarter. It's third down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, first down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Toss play to the outside. And this time he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense all over him that time. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Oh, my gosh. This defense got exactly what they needed. An interception at the right time to get the ball back to their own quarterback and offense to go down and potentially win this game.
Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
The shotgun running play call. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The sure hands. It's Singleton.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. An inside give now from the shotgun. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. And then first down, right back to the running game. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. From the shotgun, handoff inside. That strong run defense, not much of a gain on the play.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Moves out of the pocket. Caught, completion. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Hurricanes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The ball is picked off. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
Oh, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.